Hi everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Pan Pan from Pan Pan that I play on Nintendo Switch. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first, and then Sharpies. So if you want to watch the pencil portion of the video that I sketch out totally for myself, that only I can see, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. And Pan Pan, this is going to be very different. I appreciate any of you that are watching this. That means you're excited for adventure. You're ready to try new things. Because I know this is not everybody's thing, right? I mean, obviously you saw by the picture that we're going to do something a little different, and that's what I'm excited about. That's what I want to do. Something different. Now, you know, I love video games, but I don't play a lot of different ones. Look, I'm all over the place with what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I play a lot of different ones. I play some strange ones. I love the crazy ones. The puzzle platforms, I love puzzle platforms. But as long as it's unique and I don't want to say artistic. I mean, they're all artistic. Everybody puts in a lot of hard work. But beautifully designed, I guess is the words I'm trying to say. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Pan Pan is very different. Like I said, it's a puzzle platform game, so I know it's not for everybody. It's not Fortnite, you know. It's not what are some of the other ones where you're fighting each other and stuff like that. It's not a fighting game, you know. It's just a crazy puzzle platform game that's very stylized, and that's what I'm trying to say. In a roundabout way, without being able to say it, what I'm trying to say is I love stylized games. And if you can make a good looking game with enough style, it could be pixelated, you know, it doesn't matter. As long as it looks good, I am in. I love a good visually appealing game. And I guess that's also the thing about it is, you know, these are very visual. You know, all these games are very visual. So it's interesting for me to find one that's extremely visual. Like, and I guess that's where I'm going with it too, is that there's a lot of me that I appreciate all the hard work everybody puts into Fortnite. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be picking on Fortnite, but it's a popular one, so it's one of the first ones that pops into my head whenever we're having this conversation. I don't mean to be picking on the people that make Fortnite or play Fortnite or any of that stuff, but I'm just saying, because I know, yes, those are visually appealing, right? I get it. But creative games like Pan Pan that are just over the top, Gris, that's another one that I really like. Man, it's just amazing. Like, a lot of hard work is put into a crazy looking idea, and that's what I really like. I wanted to say Loki, but it's not Loki. What's the other one I play? Roki. That one is beautiful, and it's very simple, very, you know, I don't want to say pixel based. I mean, it's all pixels, right? But it's very simple looking and beautiful, and that's what I love about it. So same thing about this. That's what I love about Pan Pan. It's a crazy story that is creative, unique, and amazing. And so that's why I'm going for like a different pose, like something. Let's do something a little different, you know, a little out there. Even for the feet, I don't think I'm going to do anything, because in the feet and the hands in Pan Pan, they're just points. They're not even fingers or hands or any, it's just a point. Same thing with the feet. So that's why I'm just going to keep it very simple and then very complicated. I'm going to make the hands a little crazier just to do something different. And I guess I'm going for a different pose here too. Or I mean, obviously a different pose, but I'm just saying an artistic or creative pose, something a little more stylized. Again, because I think the game is stylized, I'm going for a stylized look. And there's the other crazy thing is there's no details. But there's no separation of male or female. It's just this creature. So I'm kind of going for an androgynous, you know, who knows what. Mostly female feature, but you know, it could be a man. It's alien, that's the thing, so we don't know. You can't really assign something like that to an alien force. What's the word I'm looking for? Creature? I don't know. Either way, I think I'm ready. It's just quick sketch and to get us going. So let me erase some of these real fast, because what I do is I throw lines down trying to find a placement, position, and the proportions. And as I get more confident with each one of those, I start pressing harder. So when I lightly erase like this, the first few lines, those sketch lines, they'll disappear pretty easily. Where the confidence lines take more pressure and I'm not pushing that hard. So when it comes time for me to use the Sharpies, I'm going to follow my confidence, get rid of the sketchiness. That's how you live your life. Follow your confidence, get rid of your sketchiness, you'll do amazing things, and I'll be there to celebrate your victories. Uh-oh, I lost my picture. Give me 1 second. There it is. I don't have much of a picture, that's the other thing. There's not many details, so I say we welcome all the skippers and get going. Welcome skippers, welcome to the sharper portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than the fine point and can find things that the fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. And if you want to see more Nintendo Switch games, check out that playlist right there, or just do a search in the playlist in general, because I do so many drawings, I may have already drawn what you're looking for. So go check that out. If not, give me a shout, and I'll see what I can do about requests. I've got it. It's not a man or a woman. I've got it looking this way and slightly down a little bit, right? So think of the eyes like this. You're going to turn and slightly down. That's how we're going to do it. So for the eyes, I'm going to draw the top of the lids. Something like this. Just want to see if I've got them going in the right direction. Looks good to me. So I'm going to draw the retina if I can. This is so tiny. There's only so many details I can put in here. Like this. And like that. And I can't really put in a pupil. It's going to bleed if I do. It's just so small at this position. And because of that, I can't draw the underside of the eye. So I'm just going to come in and do something like that, kind of pointing to the center. Like implying the bottom line, and then I'll take care of the rest with color. Because like I said, I can't really add that or it's going to bleed at this size. So because it's turned and down, I can draw the contour of the nose because I can see it a little bit. Like this. Alright, and then I'm going to draw this, since I drew like a brow right there, I'm going to draw the other one here. Very simple design on this one. Again, the character is very simple looking too, so all these embellishments, it's my own thing. It's whatever I want to do. So something like that. And so then the face, the mouth, I'm going to have kind of over something like this, and I'm going to draw top lip and the bottom like that. Now, because it's so tiny, sometimes it bleeds into just like black, and that's fine for the design. I'm okay with that. It's just sometimes you kind of have to let some stuff go, you know, because of the size can do. And so that's why I'm okay with losing a little bit, but for the overall big picture, it's okay. Now, see how I made that line thicker? Because I'm going to switch to this Sharpie, it's a lot thicker Sharpie, and I'm trying to match where it's going to go. So I'm just kind of thickening up some of my lines as I go. You don't have to do that. I'm just explaining to you why I draw how I draw. Especially if you're working with pencil, you might not want to double up on your lines, but I'm just explaining to you why I do it. All right, so I don't know if this is hair or just alien design. So I'm just going to do like that. Okay? Now I think I can switch over to the big Sharpie for the rest of this, because usually I reserve this for tiny things like the face, and now it's just the rest of the head, you know, the rest of the design. See how thick that is? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want to try to match the size of it. So I've got it. I want to say her, just because it looks kind of like a feminine detail for me. But again, it's a alien, right? I mean, maybe it's not. There are no explanation or details to this character besides that they are, if we're going to use our pronouns correctly these times. They are putting their spaceship back together. So that's why I keep saying alien. Could be a human from Earth on a strange planet, which makes them the alien. Okay, I'm overthinking it. So I've got them in a strange position, artistic position. So I'm going to add the details that I can, and then draw what I can, then add the details that I can with the Sharpie is what I'm trying to say. So the suit, shoulders are coming down like this, but I'm going to stop because this hand is in front over the shoulder, back behind that one. It's kind of complicated, so I'm just going to go ahead and draw it, and then we're just going to work as we go, right? Now I'm following my sketch. So that's how I could just kind of draw around willy-nilly, right? And it's just a, you know, and the hand, the thumb, I guess, is going to be like this. Now, again, see, sometimes when I work with this Sharpie, there's only so many details I can put in before it starts to bleed, so I'm happy with that. But the reason I use a Sharpie is because I want you to be able to see what you are drawing, or what I'm drawing. And also, if you decide to use a Sharpie, I want you to be able to use what's just lying around the house. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of expensive supplies. You can if you want, but you know, just want to use what you have around the house. Alright, so the hand is now going into the arm like this, and then there's a sleeve. That. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger just to accent that there's cloth, which is going to go up to about right there, because they have this beautiful collar accenting the outfit, that it kind of opens right there is what I'm going to say. So it comes up, down, you can't really see the edge of it there. Kind of angles up and goes back around. Right, so it goes around like this and comes this way, but you can't see because of the hand. So we're going to say that it's connected there. Right, comes through here. Pretty much does the same thing. Like that. And then I'm going to draw the other end here again. So just think of like that end, but now over on this end, right? And then bring it up again under the hand. So That's why I wanted to draw the hand first, so it's on top of everything. So you're not accidentally drawing through something, and because you know what's going where. Now here's where it's getting crazy. You saw the pose, you see what's going on. So this shoulder, this arm's coming down here underneath this one, but it's kind of wrapped. We're gonna say the shoulder's here, come through like this. Here's the back of the arm into the elbow, right? And I'm just drawing a little bit of bump because that's material. And so I can kind of say, well, that kind of causes creases. All right, so then the front of the arm, or the top of the arm, come down to the wrist, like this. And this one is basically doing this. So we're looking at it from a different angle, okay? So here's the pinky, right? Okay, so everything else is behind that. Again, I have it like this, so the thumb is down from the rest of the fingers. Again, going for something dramatic. Okay, the rest of the fingers are out, but behind the pinky, okay? So, we'll do one down like this, dramatic. The middle finger like this, and then we'll say the index finger is like that. So see, they're just kind of splayed out, kind of doing something like that. So it's a little artistic, a little different. I guess that's the best way to say it. Okay. It's a little bit big now that I see it compared to like the face and the head and all that, but it's all right, you know. Here I'm drawing like wrinkles in the material just to show again that it's cloth. Because I mean, I guess it's a spacesuit. Really don't know. But I like it. That's the thing. All right. Okay, so now the rest is pretty much just cloth. So we're just drawing an artistic shape. So if that's your shoulder, your back's gonna come through like this. I'm doing bumps for like material. Then we're gonna say it closes off into like the skirt pattern there. Draw that like this. And I've got it more against the leg here, so that means it's shooting back this way a little bit more off the leg. Again, a little artistically. All right. See? Simple design. Now, so we're going to say the leg comes through here, onto the knee, and then we're going to go ahead and just close it off right at the knee. I was talking about this in the sketch that it's such an artistic design that it doesn't really explain this, so we get to do whatever we want, really. But that makes it simple. It's simple and quick, you know? Something, a good exercise. Let's go ahead and do this whole leg, and then we'll come back to the other one, because the other thing is, like I said, because it's such a simple design, we don't have to worry about too many other details. We can kind of make it up on our own, or keep it just as simple. That's the other thing. So that's what I wanted to do for the feet. We're going to say that in my design, that's part of the suit, right? So it's all one cohesive unit kind of thing, almost like a spacesuit. There's the leg into the knee, closing it off like we did over there. Again, some cloth bends, and I'll show you that in a second. The calf to the ankle to the foot. Same thing the other side, like that. So see, simple drawing on this one, very simple. But if nothing else, like I said, it's an exercise in drawing something different. Right? There you go, simple, easy, and I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Pan Pan from Pan Pan. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.